Hello students, today I'll be presenting a video for Bachelor of Business Administration BBA students on the subject Business Environment meant for the first semester. And the paper is Macro Factor Economic Environment. So today we will discuss about the other economic factors. First we'll have an introduction towards economic environment and other economic factors. So in economic factors, economic factors like interest rate, inflation rate, changes in disposable income of people, stock market indices and the value of rupees are some of the economic factors that can affect management practices in a business organization. Short-term and long-term interest rates can significantly affect the demand for the product and services. For example, in case of construction companies and automobile manufacturers, it might result in the increasing spending by consumers for buying houses and car, because if the interest rate is less. If there is an increase in disposable income due to the increase in GDP, then they can have the higher demand for the products. However, if the inflation rate is high, then it becomes a constraint for the business because the cost of the product will be high. Why it will be high? Because the cost of raw materials and other components, salary, wages also increases. When the cost increases, definitely the cost of the product also increases. Therefore, we can say that economic factors have a significant impact on the working. So, the economic factors which have their effect on the working of the business is known as economic environment. It includes system, policies, nature of economy, trade cycle, economic resources, level of income, distribution of income and wealth, etc. Business depends on the economic environment for all the needed inputs and also sells its finished goods. So, economic environment is very important. So, in business organization, marketing department is considered as one of the revenue generation activity, because that department will get revenue, but all other departments are considered as to be the cost centers. Important economic factors: nature of economy, structure of economy, economic policies, economic conditions and global linkage of economics. Today we shall discuss the first 2 points, that is nature of economy and structure of economy. So, the level of economic development. Level of development of the economy influences the business. Economic development implies not only a larger output of goods and services, but also changes in the consumption of output, that is the relative share of agriculture, industry and services in GNP, gross national product, and changes in the labor force. It also means development of infrastructural facilities, hospital facilities, education, so on. So here we are not looking only the output of goods and services, but also we are seeing the composition of the output, relative changes in the composition of the output. What is the contribution by the agriculture, industry sector and services to the GNP? Okay. So with this we can understand what will be the likely demand for the products and services. Next, sectoral composition of output. The economic development saw a change in sectoral composition of output, that is deployment of labor force to industries. So you are employing the labors to industries. So the employment generation takes places. Intersectoral linkages. So here many economies come together, to give a value added benefit to the customers. For example, tourism has been acknowledged as the world's fastest growing economy activity. Here various sections of the economy work in a close-knit fashion to work out cost-effective packages. Such linkages also will boost the economy. Structure of economy. So in India it is a mixed economy. So the mixed economy system in India is considered to be more appropriate to remove the demerits of capitalistic economy and communistic economic system. So encouragement is given to free economic activities, and at the same time steps are also taken to control economic activities. Now let us understand what is primary sector. The primary sector involves the extractions of raw material from the earth, for example, fishing, agriculture, forestry, etc. Secondary sector, it involves the transformation of raw materials into goods. So transformation results in wood being made into furniture, steel being made into cars, textiles being made into clothes. Tertiary sector, so the tertiary sector, it involves the supplying of services to the customers and business. This sector provides services to the general population and business, including retail, sales, transportation, healthcare, and restaurant. The service industry makes up to 80% of the labor force today and is considered the largest contributor of GDP. So all this sector, primary, secondary, tertiary, they contribute to the employment. Employment in generation increases the demand for the product. So our discussion today. Business fortunes and strategies are influenced by many economic factors such as structure and nature of economy, stage of development, level of income, global economic linkages, etc. Thank you.